Well, today I am checking out ties, and perhaps you can help me. I am trying to find a tie to wear that will make me appear more like a gentleman, a polite gentleman. So I have my Winnie the Pooh tie here. What do you think? You think the Winnie the Pooh tie would make me appear to be a polite gentleman? Oh, or perhaps my power red tie. Yeah, if I wear my power red tie, that might make me to appear more like a polite gentleman, or perhaps this nice quiet blue tie, or blue form tie. Yeah, so it has blue in it. I don't know how to describe all these ties and patterns, but what do you think? You think that could work? Why? Well, today I am working, as I said, at being a polite gentleman. So today I offer you a polite greeting. Good day to you, my friends. How do you do? Are you well? I pray for you a good day. Those sounded like polite greetings, huh? Better than, hey, what's up? No, how are you today? That's very polite. Well, we're talking today about an English rhyme, which is also a playground singing game. Now, this rhyme first appeared in print in 1881, but it is reported that a version was already being sung to the current tune that we sing it to in the 1790s. And here it is. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. You know that song, don't you? And that rhyme, yeah. Well, the playground version of Ring Around the Rosie has a group of children form a ring, dance in a circle around a person, and then stoop or curtsy with the final line. The slowest child to do so, or the last child to do so, is faced with the penalty or becomes the Rosie and takes the place in the center of the ring. Now, there are some British versions of the rhyme that are used today, and they sing it like this. Ring around the roses. No, let me say that again. Ring a roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. Yeah, that was more like a tongue twister for me because that's not the way I learned it, right? Yeah. Now, there are some that think this rhyme is referencing some of the plagues experienced in Europe during the Middle Ages. However, those who study such things do not believe that this was written to be a morbid tale. No, falling down does not refer to somebody being sick. Rather, the European and 19th century versions of the rhyme suggest the reference to fall was referring to a curtsy or a bow. Now, in our culture, we typically don't curtsy or bow to each other, do we? Not so much. But it is a polite gesture, though. Now, I appreciate polite people, don't you? Yes, people who say thank you, people who hold the door open for others, people who treat each other with respect, who give up their place in line, maybe to allow somebody who has many more groceries than they do to go ahead of them. Just to think of other people in a more respectful manner. Those are polite people. Well, what does it mean to you to be polite? Do you practice politeness? Are you polite? I hope so. Did you know that the Bible has some suggestions on how we can be polite? 1 Peter 3:8 says, finally, I want all of you to agree with one another, be understanding, love one another, be kind and tender, and be humble. Titus 3:2 says, tell them not to speak evil things against anyone. Remind them to live in peace. They must consider the needs of others. They must always be gentle toward everyone. Philippians 2:3, don't do anything only to get ahead. Don't do it because you're proud. Instead, be humble and value others more than yourselves. And Colossians 4:6 says, let the words you speak always be full of grace. Well, it is a challenge sometimes, but I want to be that type of polite person who is speaking kindness to others, who thinks of others first, who tries to be humble and kind and full of grace. I hope you try that along with me as well. And you know what? I've made a decision. Today, to be a polite English gentleman, I think I shall wear my Winnie the Pooh tie. What do you think? Huh? Why? Well, Winnie the Pooh always had some really nice words about being polite. He was gracious. He was wise. And didn't the story of Winnie the Pooh come from Britain, from England? I think perhaps it did. So, Winnie the Pooh, it shall be. So, I hope that your day is filled with kindness and politeness, and that you are using the words of God, the words of Jesus, in your speech, and that in your actions you are allowing others to be respected. Thanks for doing that. I really do appreciate it. Have a day filled with joy and a day filled with peace.